to young athletes out there who are bored, to young athletes who right now don't have much to do other than a Zoom workout during the day, eat dinner, and play video games. As Tim mentioned off the front of this show, perspective is everything. And there are a lot of people out there who are in a tough spot. I'm not saying don't care about your chicken. Take care of your chicken.
Always.
Stop broadcasting it on damn Twitch online. And then we all get it. Are you that dumb? Stop it. If you're going to talk about your contract, get off the damn Fortnite game, finish 15th. Maybe you're not going to win the Battle Royale. Walk away. Everyone's ears are locked into this. You are losing. Rob Manfred goes on CNN last night with Anderson Cooper and Dr. Sanjay Gupta and looks like a god because he's playing it as straight as he can, saying, I believe we're going to come to an agreement. And I believe there will be baseball. While everyone's on Twitch beefing about money. I'm not saying you don't have to care about your money. But don't do it on Twitch. Stop it. You're losing the PR battle viciously.
That's 1 versus 750 or 1,200 if you're talking about a 40-man roster, and the players need to shut up. Listen, what you said about Bryce Harper and Blake Snell, even though yesterday I was attempting to defend Blake Snell, I also said players need to shut up because there is going to be a unified front on the owners. They never get interviewed. They don't allow themselves to be put in that spot. And then lo and behold, the guy who gets the richest contract in baseball history starts spouting off. And I'm not a very likable guy either in Bryce Harper. But I thought your point about what Rob Manfred did on CNN was really important, and we need to follow up on that. Because yesterday I was saying that this, like many other fights in our society as we move past the coronavirus in whatever way we do, will be about, it'll be framed by health and safety versus money and the economy. We're already seeing it. Health and safety versus money and the economy. I said I needed to scream it like Skip or Stephen A. And that night, Rob Manfred is on CNN pushing how safe it will be. Right? Like that. He went on, took the high road, and then laid out the plans on how they're going to try to make this safe, including the fact that they have retrofitted a testing facility, which was a drug testing facility, into a COVID-19 facility to make it seem like, and I'm not saying that he was disingenuous in any way, shape, or form, but what he was doing was obvious. Here's how this is going to be safe, because he knows how to play the PR battle, and the players are way behind. And that's not surprising given the faults that have been pointed out in their leadership in the past, and the fact that you're going to have 750 to 1,200 guys attempting to frame it the way Rob Manfred would frame it. And every time we go into these legal battles, there's a bunch of players who say stupid things.
Well, you said it, though, above the fray. I wish we could play the whole interview, because what Rob Manfred did on CNN last night was very important. With with Anderson Cooper and Dr. Sanjay Gupta right there, he was a very level head. He seemed like a guy in control. He seemed like he knew where he wanted it to go and where he hoped it would go. And he wasn't going to, obviously, Sanjay and Anderson were, because he's good at it. But Anderson tried to bait him a little bit. Dr. Gupta tried to bait him a little bit. It's their job. But and it's so easy not to fall into that garbage. And then you got baseball here with the second highest paid guy in the league in Bryce Harper. Heaven forbid Mike Trout starts talking. Mike Trout, stay off Twitch. Just stay off Twitch. You have that dichotomy with what we're seeing. It's just, but it drove home the point, Tim, that we've been talking about for a couple of days of how important the PR battle is going to be here. Mm-hmm. I disagree vehemently with anyone who just tosses that to the side. The last 48 hours is evidence enough. that this is going to matter to a certain extent. This is going to matter. Now, dates are everything. Baseball, they'll negotiate to the end date because that's what they do in Major League Baseball. That's how it's probably going to play out. But the players have taken a bleep kicking in the last couple of days.
Right.
Whether you agree with it or not, that has happened.
Here's the
pendulum
truth.
has swung into the owner, in my opinion, in the owner's direction.
Here's the truth. Neither of those guys, even though they have made remarkably different amounts of money so far in their career, I know it's going to be $30 million a year for Bryce. They're not worried about their money. Blake Snell is not worried about his money, so he can say something like he said. Bryce Harper's not worried about his money, so he can say something like he said. For everyone else who's worried about their money, they're going to have to weigh this. And that's why so many people are pissed off. And I say that understanding that the owners will assume little to no risk, and the players will assume all of the risk. Right now, they're asking that they take less money while assuming all of the risk. It's kind of silly, but the players can't fight back. Here's what I do know, and that I need to yell from the mountaintop, Sid. If this doesn't happen, if somehow these two sides don't come together, baseball will be forever damaged as the sport that couldn't sort out their billions of dollars in a global pandemic and get this bleep done. I guarantee you that every person who's weighing in, humming and hawing will hold this against baseball for a very long time if they can't figure this bleep out. And they better figure this bleep out, or they're going to pay for years and years and years.
I think they will, for all the reasons you just laid out. No one's that stupid, I think.